And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Wei-Yin Chen is back on the mound to start the eighth. He's been dealing to this point as he tries to keep this shutout effort going. Daniel Murphy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
That's inside.
That's inside.
2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is what's frustrating at times when he's got a big lead, a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hurt is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that will compound matters even further.
Right fielder number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Career numbers against Kenton. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Bohr is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 9th inning coming up. Miami's out in front, 4-1.
Your attention, please. Now
Same
pitching for
situation
Miami.
here, and they'll make the call for the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Yelich is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Wei-Yin Chen gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Steven Strasburg takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. Brad Ziegler wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 8 hits.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The left fielder, number 52, Joesph Marcotte.
Here's the left fielder, Joesph Marcotte. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And they'll try to pounce the curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Foul back.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He was really making him work.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they see a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a bat spread out.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied 5-5. Digging in, Brian Ellington. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. It's been a disastrous game for him at the plate. 5 strikeouts, and yet here he is with the possibility to go down for a 6th time on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. This ball game still tied 5-all. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Dribble Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Hood waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ Rivera.
And that brings up the catcher, TJ Rivera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. One out, little one-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Kevin Plawecki.
Travis Garneau will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
18, Travis Garneau.
Shoots this one over to first. Step on the bag for one. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 11 innings in the books now, and we are all tied 5-5. Travis Garneau will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
18, Travis Garneau.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Bohr. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario right there. Throw on to first in time, one away. The programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Here's Starlin Castro. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Hit on the ground to third. Rivera brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Riding in once again, Martin Prado. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Rosario. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Kelly Johnson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 55, Kelly Johnson.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against the relief pitchers that's absolutely throwing bullets at him.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
The batter, number one, shortstop,
I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Ahmad Rosario. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. To short. Rojas is there. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Another 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Down in order go the Mets. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Gary Blevins takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Gary Blevins.
Standing in, Garrett Cooper
Leading off
looking
for the
to
Marlins.
change his fortunes here.
Right
0
fielder,
for 4 with 2
Garrett
strikeouts so
Cooper.
far in the game. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Garrett Cooper has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Ready for another shot now, Destin Hood. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. To Cabrera for 1. On to first, the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. This ball game still tied 5-all. Now in the box, Michael Conforto.
Leading up
shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one.
Fastball called for strike 1.
Set with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The left fielder, number 52, Joesph Marcotte.
Here's Joesph Marcotte, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Good. Going back on it. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! Solo home run here off the bat of Joesph Marcotte. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
Final line score for our
Now at the plate,
number 11,
Nori Aoki. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The batter, number 1.
When we take a look at this one on slow motion, you can see he does a little bit of the cha-cha-cha as this thing comes right down on top of his foot. Maybe even the big toe. Might seem funny, but those ones can hurt and cause injuries.
Into the box now, Ahmad Rosario. A swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. And the Mets are going to walk home a winner.
Always great when the game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jerry's Familia claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap.
Final line
tonight.
score for our ball.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Miami Marlins are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Rojas is right there to take it in, and on one pitch, that's all for
Third baseman number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Ready for another shot now, Wilmer Flores. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. It's swung on and hit in the air. Cooper is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. On the way. Soft liner to the right side. And they'll put knock this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, if you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Number 26 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Wheeler allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Brad Ziegler wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plezak, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Christian Yelich may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Lagares at the track. This one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 4th home run here in the early going as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost for the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets
Number
bullpen.
14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the step.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro is retired here for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him.
Now
He's just been
batting,
completely lost
third
at the plate,
baseman,
flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Martin Prado now.
up top. They send it in the air out to center field.
In there, a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. One out, little one-out rally.
Now
Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Garrett Cooper.
Into the box now. Garrett Cooper. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. A swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. He still made a good decision not to go to second, but go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Digging in to try it again, Destin Hood is looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Conforto moves over. He hauls it in, but here comes the winning run from third. And the Marlins have done it. They walk off a winner.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've
Leading
chosen to
off the
tune
bottom
in
of the
at a
ninth inning
great
for the
time.
Padres,
Dan Straley,
first baseman,
still on the mound to start this ninth inning.
Lee.
He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off.
Hey, let's go right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
No ball. Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich is under it.
I got it. Me.
One out. Here's Eric Ibar now. Batter-pitcher
The batter,
numbers
number
against
8,
Dan
shortstop,
Straley. 7 hits
Ibar.
in 16 tries. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first.
He's out.
And the Padres are down to their final out now.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? Austin Hedges. He's their last
Now
shot
batting,
here with 2 away in the
catcher,
ninth as they look to
Austin
avoid the shutout.
Hedges.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Hey, we got two down.
And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an outing. 100 pitches, and here we are getting ready to get a complete game. This is really special.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge.
Down is full. 3 balls.
You don't have to get in, but you can't be too cute either. Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Dan Straley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victory. Now batting. Right
Digging
fielder,
in to try it again. Aaron Altair. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Yelich. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Riding in once again, Miguel Rojas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game.
Number 31.
0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Ramon Cabrera come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ramon Cabrera.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Santana is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now
digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Now batting.
And now, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Altair will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Justin Bour.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. To his right, Hernandez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even. In the bottom of inning number 10, it's the Marlins 7 and the Phillies 5. Brad Ziegler enters the game now here, an inning later than usual, as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Ziegler.
Ready once again, number 17. Went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Number 17.
Strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Carlos Santana stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through, a base hit. And he'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, they were talking about before the game, we got to get in that bullpen, and sure enough, a double and now a single, and before you know it, the reliever's in trouble.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the 1st down.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in and looking for more, Andres Blanco. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from 3rd. In to score, the runner from 3rd. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Rupp. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. Pulled off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
2-0.
Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 out here and a runner at 2nd. In the dirt. The throw will go to 3rd, and he's going to make it to 3rd safely, and there's your tying run at 3rd now with 2 away. Ready with the 3-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. A swing and a drive hit well out to left field on the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Number 31 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Ziegler records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening.
Here now is our final.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Dan Straley is on the mound here in the 8th, trying to preserve his shutout, but he does find himself in a bit of a jam. He lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes.
That's out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Hey, no one down here.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Digging in once again, Michael
Third
Franco.
baseman, number
He's
7.
hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deep into the numbers and you realize he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Marlins earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Dan Straley takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Aaron Nola takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Here now is our